If you want to gain 25 extra yards with your driver, like you're going to see Chris do in this lesson, then stay tuned because it's actually a lot easier than you might think. So you've hit those pretty straight.
Yep.
So if we can get you a little bit more distance,
yes,
I mean, that's going to make the game, you know, if I can give you a 9-iron into the green versus a 7-iron or a 6-iron.
Absolutely.
And I think there's 3 things we can do today to get to more distance. I have got the potential to hit the ball a certain distance. If you gave me completely the wrong driver, wrong loft, wrong shaft, my potential now is maybe 290. Then if I take a poor grip, my potential now is 280. And then if I, let's say, don't turn my body at all, my potential is 240. So we always start with this number that we can achieve, but very often through our technique, whether it's not quite right, we chip away at that number and it ends up with what we're left with. Now your average distance total today is 151.
Right.
Your best is 161.
Yeah.
We can get that much higher today. Work on one of the biggest sources of power in the golf swing, which is your wrists. Then we're going to move on to what the body does in the backswing. Then we're going to move on to what the body does in the downswing.
Okay.
3 things, put them together, I think we're going to see a big jump of the distance. If I was to hold the grip by the top, hold it as tight as I can, lock my wrist, when I move my hand, the club moves at the same rate, this way. If I was to hold it at the top with 2 fingers, that doesn't happen. Suddenly we get this change in, because there's movement allowed through here. Now at the moment, the way you're holding the club and the way you're using the wrists is essentially locking them. Right. So I'm making this far worse, we're making a golf swing where the speed of the hands is too similar to the speed of the golf club.
Right,
What we want to do is create a little bit more freedom in here, a little bit more movement, so that the same movement of the hands can create a lot more speed through the golf club. In your golf swing, the hands are travelling at pretty good speed, but the club isn't travelling as fast as we'd like it relative to that. And then just take this hand off for me. Okay. So at the moment, this golf club is a little bit too high in the hands. If you open up your fingers, I would like it a little bit underneath the pad. So if you can see on that glove, there's like a little reinforced part there. Ideally, I would like that pad to sit more on top of the handle. Do you see that? So if we open up again, when you opened up your hand, it was a little bit through here. We'd like it a little bit more through the base of the fingers. Now, when you hold that, it's going to feel very much like it's being held, I'd imagine, through the fingers. So just open up again. I want you to, there we go, really squeeze this on top. There we go. Now, your little test is if I was to hold the forearm, you should be able to get the club to level with the ground through your wrist. So if you just, there we go, beautiful. See how you can get that to level the ground? That's telling us that you've got a pretty good range of motion in here. If you drop the club down, open up, and we go more through here, that should feel like it's, there we go, much harder to do. What I would encourage you to do, if you don't mind drawing on your glove.
No, not at all. So
if you just take your grip as we want to, so we're going to go right in there. Okay, perfect. Now open up the hand, and we're going to go right in here. So there's a little dot. Okay, and we want that as best as you can to not be to the side, but to be squashed on top of the grip.
Just sitting.
Correct. Right. Yeah. So if you want to take your setup, no ball, just get yourself set up. So you almost want to start here, that's it. And the reason we start in there, because we want that club to have a little bit of momentum. So as we swing back, we're just going to throw the club in and get the weight to go up. Beautiful. Okay. So start here, throw the club and get the weight up. Beautiful. We're trying to create more angle through here. Okay. Do me a couple of backswings. You don't have to swing through. Just need a couple of backswings doing that. Beautiful.
Good. Felt the whoosh.
There you go. There you go. Good. See, at this stage, we'd love that to be even softer. Here we go. Right. There we go. So you're creating more angle through here. Okay, so you feel that you're sort of pointing the grip more down at the ground, trying to create more average. This here, so much power is stored up here. So much. So if you were to swing like this, you've not created or got the potential for any speed. The more you can create angle, the more speed you've got potentially. And then just better. That was so different. What did that feel like?
Good.
That was excellent. There we go. Excellent, really good. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to try and get you to move your body a little bit better during the backswing. Club is going to go against that impact bag.
Yes.
You're going to take your normal grip or your new grip.
Yep.
And then the feeling here, or the goal would be with your body, can you roll the bag backwards? So instinctively, to move the bag, it may feel like you want to do it through your hands. I want you to feel as if you're doing it through your body. So the body is really starting to make that move.
That's what I'll be trying to do.
Correct. Doing it all through here.
Right, yeah.
So the feel would be, can you use your whole body and really, there we go. So you feel all the energy is coming through here, but it's ending up out in the club head.
Yeah.
But the hands are just the connection. They're not initially doing
that.
that movement. So if I move that out the way, I want you to just have that sensation again that the shoulders are turning. Keep going, slowly, slowly. There you go, slowly. Force it, 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 force it. So as that's happening and I'm starting to release the pressure, this is starting to work a lot more.
Yeah.
So if we keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, now we're getting somewhere. Then you can start to hinge these wrists, but the body has got involved much earlier.
Okay.
We actually want, in the early part of the goal swing, a lot of energy from the body. It translates out into the club, but we want energy from the body. So if you took a setup, what I'm looking for you to do in this takeaway is really feel as if this shoulder, this hip, the core is really starting to put a lot of energy into that goal swing early. Beautiful. Body's involved, more turn. Then we can start to tap into the wrists and we start to create a much better wind up. You're probably going to have pressure shifting to this leg and we've got more energy stored up here. So just make me a couple of swings and I want you to try and clip the tee, but create as much speed as you can through impact. Beautiful, really good. Softer wrists and you got it. That was the best goal swing you've done. Yeah, ball speed again, 108, much better. More speed in the club comes from a little bit of technical stuff, but also sometimes this intention of just letting go. Like accepting that club is going to feel a little bit more out of control as it moves around you. And once you can get comfortable with that, the club starts to move faster. We want you to be sensing the weight of that club. So I feel the weight. The first move away is really aggressive with the body, lots of wrist set, and then really accelerate it through. That was your fastest swing speed. Right. So the final piece to this is what we do through the golf ball and through impact. I'm not sure why you would, but if you said, Chris, hit me a drive, but I don't want the club to go higher than your lead shoulder on the way through, for me to do that, I'm going to be slowing down through impact because I'm aware that I've got to stop the club through here. So if you simply ask me to get the club to finish lower than my shoulder, we'd almost guarantee that there's going to be less speed down here. So what we do through impact and into follow through does impact it. Now the majority of the drives that you hit, the club is travelling in the region of 75 to 80 miles an hour, which is a lot of speed, but the club never connects with your body on the way through. You probably feel
I've
that
always never done it.
sort of in here. So that would suggest that there's still a little bit too much tension, which is robbing you of distance. The early part of the swing is very aggressive, what you feel in the body, lots of wrist set, and then on the way through, you're going to bounce the club off your shoulder. Now, not to the point where you're going to get a bruise and you're going to have to come back in a week's time with a doctor's note, but we're looking to go through here. Excellent. So in the next few swings, I want you to try and get every swing you do for the next 5 shots a little faster. And you do that by all of the things that we've spoken about, more. So more energy here, more wrists, more relaxed, more speed. And you're just trying to say, can I go a little quicker, a little quicker, a little quicker? 109, getting really good now with this ball speed. Lovely drive. That was one of your best drives, really. Lovely shape on that, lovely draw. Yeah, again, about 10 yards further, much better. Last few have been fantastic. I mean, that's a perfect trajectory. That's absolutely perfect. Best swing you've done. Best swing you've done by far. Very good. Ball speed over 110. Fantastic. Oh, that was way up there.
Good.
That was 24 yards longer. There you go. That was 184 yards. You started at 160. Oh, that's even better.